So, hello, Divine Rebel. Welcome back to my channel. So, we are getting into October readings in Divine Time. Hopefully they serve you well with the hindsight insights that you receive for this month. Those of you not familiar with me or the channel, please be aware I've got no filter. I don't sugarcoat anything. I just read how I read. So if that is not your thing, you got kids around or just don't appreciate messages like that, you know, I'm always very respectful of that, and I give you the opportunity to sign off now. Really quickly before I get into the actual reading, please be aware, everyone, that my email has changed. All of my stuff has changed along with the channel name. I am also going to be taking all of my services and putting them in my Etsy shop. So if you want to book with me or get readings or candles or anything else, you will be able to do that through my Etsy shop. Okay, there will be some rare exceptions for my out-of-country brothers and sisters in Seoul. Reach out to me and let me know if, you know, for whatever reason that interrupts your ability to get certain things with me, okay? Because I'll work with you on that. So, Libra. Libran energy, right? If you have strong or significant Libra placements in your chart. What is going on for October? I'm using my Mirror of the Soul Tarot. I'm just giving it a quick shuffle, and I'm going to be using my Icarus Tarot, okay, for October. So, Spirit, please. For Libra and Libran energy. For Libra and Libran energy. What is the milestone in the healing that they're moving through this month? What is the milestone that they're moving through this month? Libra and Libran energy. What is the milestone for my wonderful Libras and Libran energy? Happy birthday to all you October Libras. Here we go. The High Priestess and the World. The High Priestess and the World. I feel as if Libra, when I saw these come out together, because they're so contrasting, the feminine energies on them are so contrasting, and yet they're both sitting here, you know, with these different objects in front of them. You know, the feminine here has the world in front of her, and the feminine here has the book in front of her, with the skulls, right? I thought the deck was fitting for October. I'm feeling as if you're closing a cycle. I'm feeling as if you're closing a cycle on worst case scenario thinking. I think that you're realizing the difference between mental fears and fear patterning, right, in the mind, and what your gut's actually telling you. It's almost like there was a confusion, right? It's almost like there was a confusion between the two that's ending. Like you used to be afraid that because the reaction was so strong in the mind that it must be, you know, a gut reaction, when really sometimes the gut reaction is a whole lot more subtle. And I think that you're starting to really understand and be aware of the difference between really heightened fear-based thought patterning and reactivity versus truly getting in touch with what's actually resonating, though. Because we could have a million worst case scenarios running through our mind when our gut is like, yeah, but you know it's going to be fine. And it does, it ends up fine. So it's like, what was all the fear-based thinking and worry over, right? I think you're starting to actually become aware of the difference between fear-based thought patterns and your intuition, and that you're closing out this cycle of, yeah, well, if this happens, that it has to happen that way, you know, or if that happens, that it has to happen this way. Like it's so likely, like the probability is so high, you know, like I think you're getting into this mindset, like this miracle mindset, where you believe in impossible, seemingly impossible things because your intuition would tell you that it's right, you know, or you understand that your heart is in the right place. You're like, your compass is pointing true north. You know what I mean? So I think that's exactly what's coming into your energy for October, is this awareness of this big difference between fear-based thoughts, high reactive thoughts, and actual intuition, right? Actual resonation. So, insight, please, Spirit. What does October look like? With this being the milestone for Libra. What is it that is going on in their October that they would catch this in divine time? There's one. There's more. Yeah, we got the World card again. We got card number 2 with the High Priestess, card 21 twice, the Ace of Cups, lots of 2s and 1s. Libra, you've closed a big cycle. The Sun card, 19, breaks down to a 10, another 1. Wow. And the Hermit card, another 9, right? 19 and 9. So listen, we got a lot of synchronicities and signs for you, Libra. We got the Ace of Wands on the bottom and the 8 of coins on top, adding to another 9. So listen, Libra, you've put in a lot of effort. I think you're really well aware that you've put a lot of effort, a lot of spiritual effort, okay, over tons of dealing with this nightmare state and feeling trapped in your own mind. I think that you have put in so much effort towards alignment that things are actually legit coming into balance, into union within the self, and sparking big time for you. I think you are realizing that this is a journey of one, but that you are not alone. I think Spirit's saying, like, that's the perfect way to describe it. It's knowing that you are in the journey of one, but that you are not alone. Okay. We've got the World with the Ace of Cups, the Sun, and the Hermit card. You're carrying your light forward in the face of any and all demons. If you look at the Universe card here, the third eye, the mind's eye, the eye of the universe, right? The eye of spirit is literally shining a ray of light onto the serpent, which is completely under the world's control, right? And in this card here, the Hermit card, the light that the hermit is carrying is shining super bright on the snake here hiding in the grass, right? There's all this light shining on the shadows. I think you're super aware of your triggers. I think you're super aware of your demons, and it's almost like recognizing when your demons are pinging off or when your shadows are pinging off, and you're like, you know what? You hit like a bitch. Like, you have no control, sway, nothing. Like, nothing on me at all. Like, it's almost funny. It's almost funny. I feel like your shadows are completely disappearing. There's tons of light. You might have actually gone through in the second week of October a huge overflow or pour of abundance, a huge overflow or pour from the universe and love for you, that something wonderful would have happened, right? That something beautiful and something that would leave an impression or feeling of being eternally grateful, right? That you went through and closed a major cycle at the beginning of the month, overcoming a major sore spot, for you at the very beginning of the month. and then getting this overpour, right, of love energy from spirit, from your experience, whether that was through a person or through an event. But you closed a major sore spot for you, and then the floodgates and the light just kind of opened everything. It opened everything this month for you, Libra and energy. And you know what? That has a lot to do with the sun being in your sign and Mars that was conjuncting it in your sign, and all of that. Uranus has been trining on it. It's some really powerful stuff. This is reality shifting stuff. It's shifting your reality, right? Even if it's not your 3D reality, it's your internal reality, especially with a lot of the planets that are coming out of retrograde, right? And moving into direct energy. This is a lot of internal stuff that is starting to completely shift how you live in your reality. This could almost feel like a miracle. This energy right here. It could feel like you're living in a miraculous dream. Almost like it can't even be real, like you're waiting for someone to pinch you, and yet you're taking your light with you wherever you go. Wherever you go. It's almost like you're a beacon. You're a beacon now, where maybe you weren't before, didn't consider yourself to be one before. You're bringing healing energy wherever you go. You're rippling healing wherever you go. Whatever threshold you crossed at the very beginning of the month, closing a major cycle, you stepped into what is essentially a whole new world of love and light. This is the epitome of like happiness, is starting point, right? Where everything, there's before all the miracle took place, and then life after all of the miracle took place, right? There's a complete shift for you. So I hope, Libra, that helps give you some wonderful insight into your October. It's a wonderful month. It is an absolutely wonderful month. You've put in a ton of effort, and you deserve all of this wonderful balanced energy, all of this wonderful light energy. I think you're aware that no matter how much things seemed ugly for so long that they must stay that way, I think you've clicked into some kind of energy within yourself, energy within your spirit, right? Integrating in your higher self and the love and the light around you, that you are officially a beacon, right? You are officially a beacon, bringing healing wherever you go. It's a state in the journey of the self where you don't actually digress and go back to an older version of yourself. You're too self-aware to be ignorant, right? And do things ignorantly in your energy, right? You're not, there's a point before now, right, where you're not necessarily aware that your energy going out is rough, or your energy going out is negative, or your thoughts going out are negative, right? That your ripple is low. It's a point that you've reached where only good intention and only good energy is truly coming from you, no matter what that looks like in the outer experience. Like I said, there's a threshold that you crossed, a line that you crossed beyond a point of no return, where your energy is just in alignment. It's not in question, right? Your energy is just in alignment, because I think you would know intuitively right away if you are actively choosing to take a step backwards, and I don't think your heart and soul would actually let you. So beyond a point of, beyond the point of no return, there is no going back for this energy, right? It's a complete transition in the light, that you're taking your light and you're carrying it with you. So until next time, Libra, I love you. My love and support is with you always, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.